already time for another cake life vlog. I have one heck of a to-do list today. It's already 9:10 and at 10 o'clock I'm nipping down to the studio to pack a couple of orders I received over the weekend. I am just about to check in with the Brigadiers before I set off, see what they've all been up to and see what all cakes they've been making and if they've asked any questions they need help with. And then I will be back home again after dinner to continue with my list. I have to design my challenge cake for the cake challenge in the Brigade. They have already voted for their chosen theme and I know which theme has won, so I need to design that. And I need to map out the contents of my photography course. I'm going to be launching a course on all things cake photography, all things cake picture editing. I know a lot of you have been asking for it for a long time. And I did have a notebook. I started it off, I had a notebook from last year and I started writing out the contents and I've lost it. I don't know which notebook I was using, so I'm gonna go to work. I have a few spare notebooks there that you guys have kindly gifted me, so I'm gonna grab one of those and use it for my photography course. But I thought I would pop on and start the vlog. I'm gonna have to catch you up in a little bit because the camera needs charging. My face is gonna look really weird as I'm talking to you. I've been to the dentist this morning. I feel like my face is kind of down here and I keep biting my lip. I had 2 injections on the bottom and 1 injection on the top, 2 fillings, but the numbing is still going strong. I really want to make a brew, but I don't feel like it's going to stay in my mouth. I'm going to dribble it all down myself. But today was the first time I had a proper talk with the dentist. I'm really sorry that you're gonna have to try and listen to me and watch me with a numb face. But it's kind of the first time we've talked about how to fix the rest of my mouth, because I've been toying online, looking at all sorts like veneers, crowns, implants, not really knowing what route to go down, because I already have 3 veneers, and one of them, like, if you've watched previous vlogs will know it is currently still loose. It's temporarily fixed in there thanks to Home Bargains. Just in case that helps anybody, if you go to Home Bargains, there is a little box on the like medicine aisle called Toothy Pegs, and it's like a temporary glue that fixes your teeth back in, whether those are veneers, crowns, whatever. It's actually really good. And it's still in, it's still hanging there. But we had a talk, and she thinks that the 3 veneers that I already have on the front, she wants to take those off and put crowns on. And put crowns on a couple of my other teeth. The ones at the side of them. To make them all look uniformed and kind of like the same colour, which will improve the appearance. With whitening and stuff like that. It's come to roughly between 4 to 5 grand, which is a heck of a lot of money, but considering I was looking at implants which were 20 grand, the 5 grand doesn't look quite as bad compared to that. Yeah, 5 grand, a lot of money, because it was less than what I was initially looking at. It does soften the blow ever so slightly. The problem that I have though, it's not just the appearance, it's also I get a lot of abscesses, which means it's mostly pain that gets on my nerves. So I thought if I went down the implant route and pulled all my teeth out, I wouldn't have any pain because they're not there. So it was for like pain reasons as well as cosmetic. So I have some thinking to do. Oh my god, honestly, it feels like my face is massive. It feels like I have a giant lump on the side of my head. Well, I'm gonna go now just in case I start drooling and don't realise it. And I'm gonna continue planning my photography course in my notebook. I'm 2 pages in. I have the initial things laid out. Just need to go a bit more in depth with that. But I will catch you later, hopefully, when my face is not numb anymore. Stop. Somebody has come on for his dinner and cannot stop laughing at my numb face. It is still numb. How many hours ago was it?
4.
4 hours? It's still numb. It's getting better, but I still can't move part of my mouth, and somebody thinks it's hilarious. It took him 5 minutes to eat his dinner, and it took me about 20 minutes to eat my dinner. But we're going down to the studio now. I shouldn't have gone until tomorrow, but I've swapped the days over because I have a package arriving at the studio today and a package arriving at home tomorrow, so it kind of makes sense to flip the different days. Have you finished?
Shot the sheep.
Laughing at my Rocky Balboa lip.
It's not Rocky Balboa, it's bloody Timmy that shot the sheep.
My parcel has arrived in the studio. Box again has seen better days, but hopefully inside it should be 3 cheap little bar stools that I picked up from B&Q. So I got some bar stools, hopefully to put at the worktop when I need them for maybe interviews on YouTube, guests, consultations if they don't want to sit on the couch, and possible classes. So I just bought 3. They stack, so I can stack them out the way when I don't need them, so I can still get into my cupboards. But they were £20 each, and they come in white, black and possibly just like a silver grey colour. I just opted for the white ones. I thought I can change this, like maybe cover it in some material or something when I get round to it, or put some foam on it and then cover it in material. You should be able to undo those screws and take it off easy enough. Nice bit of polystyrene block. Always comes in handy for cake models. I do have one with a scuffed leg though, which is probably just the nature of having them delivered instead of me going to collect them. The biggest test is to check that they are actually the right height for the worktop. They look alright. They are, however, utterly filthy. So I'm going to give them a good wipe down, take all the wrappings off the other ones. But I've just taken the tag off and it said you get a 10-year guarantee because these are like solid steel legs. It looks quite flimsy, but it does actually feel quite solid. And they're the perfect height, thank goodness. But I definitely wanted something I could stack out of the way rather than those with like a central pole and a big base. I wouldn't have had anywhere to put them, but yeah, happy with these. It is 11:22 on a Wednesday. I'm having a home day today and I have started typing up lesson 1 of the photography course. I have opened up Microsoft Word. I haven't used Word in so long and it's literally like writing an essay for school or college. I've not done any of this type of work, like long typing in Word, large documents. We're already on to page 2 and yeah, it's taken me right back to writing essays and stuff for school. I've already had to break off and reward myself with a triangle of Toblerone. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a long job. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a long job, but now I've started it, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a long job. I just want to be able to get as much information in this course as possible to make it the best it can be, like a one-stop shop for everything you need. Currently lesson 1 is talking about file types. So just 2 pages just explaining what JPEGs are and PNGs and RAW files. But this is the stuff that we're going to be talking about throughout the course, so I want to be able to make sure that everybody understands everything. So I can see me spending a couple of months on this. But I just want to let you know it is coming. I am working on it. I've started doing the work. I do want to finish it. I'm going to power through a little bit more before Adam comes home for his dinner. And we're having egg muffins today. I've just realised I've not vlogged a single thing today. It is the next day. I came into the studio this morning because I had the pat testing done where they check all the electrical items that have plugs on, make sure that they're all right, and then you get little green stickers on your plug. So I've had all that done. That took a couple of hours this morning. And then I've done some more packaging for cherry mail. So I've done the international cherry boxes. There's only so much packing boxes you want to see, so I didn't bother filming that. And then I spent the rest of the time doing a bit of admin, and it's nearly home time now. It's nearly 5 o'clock. I'm just waiting for Adam to finish what he's doing and come upstairs. Yeah, there was nothing really exciting to to film today. We finally made it to the caravan this weekend. We have waited 3 weeks now. Every single weekend. We had the first weekend, there was a massive storm. Second weekend, it just chucked it down for like 24 hours. And this weekend, it is still raining, but we decided we couldn't wait any longer. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to get rid of it. So we've just come down, we've got a quick clean. It's not had a deep clean, we didn't bring the mop or anything, but we've emptied the whole thing. So all the lockers are now empty. This had all our like board games and stuff in it, all like blankets and stuff underneath the seats. But we've been down, took pictures of like every single angle possible, and what we were supposed to do is pull it to a bit of a nicer location, because when you like taking pictures of like the table and the seats, you can see other caravans, and it would have just been nicer for the pictures had there just been like a grassy field outside. But even the thought of pulling this caravan 3 minutes up the road to where like there's a field, he was already really anxious about doing that. So yeah, we definitely made the right decision. He's sat there in the car waiting for me. He still really loves caravans. He was walking around all the other caravans here on the site, and he's like, you need to get me out of here before I change my mind. We still really love caravans. We still really love camping. He's just like, if you can't pull this 3 minutes up the road for pictures, we're never going to use it. We're never going to go on holiday again in it. So yeah, it's the right decision. He's just a bit sad about it. But what I'm going to do is put a big PDF together of all the images, all the information, what's wrong with it, what's good with it, what the extras are, and then basically just fire that PDF to every single caravan dealer we know and just see what comes up. Yeah, job done, everything emptied. It's dinner time now, so we're going to go and get some dinner. We no longer have our little TARDIS for much longer. I am in a towel, don't worry. But I forgot to mention what I did on Friday. I completely skipped Friday. Really chuffed with myself actually. I just sat at the computer all day and smashed out some more of the photography course. I think I'm on page like 14 now. I'm up to the last lesson, which is probably going to be the longest. I'm just sliding one of the mirrored doors across so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, I got a lot of that photography course done. That's all I did on Friday. You'll have seen what we did yesterday. We went to the caravan, attempted to clean it a little bit, emptied the whole thing, brought all the stuff back home, so the conservatory and living room is messy again. And then I spent all night last night for several hours putting together a 16-page PDF of pictures, information, all pictures of the last services and stuff it's had, so they could see like what the advisories were, what it's had done, what might need replacing soon, all stuff like that. Wrote all the pros and cons down, like really transparent of what the good bits were and what the bad bits were, and then basically said make us an offer. And I sent it to approximately 10 caravan dealers. 2 of them got back to me straight away last night. Couldn't believe the PDF one put, "Holy Mother of Mary, that is the best caravan advert I've ever seen." Another one asked me if I wanted a job. So that was pretty good, because I did go a little bit extra, like colour coded. It was all nice and green and all the text matched, and it was just full of information. And the other offers started trickling in today. There's been a lot of like, well, how much are you looking for it? And us saying, well, how much would you pay for it? Trying to get like a number out of them. There's been lots of interest, so I reckon we're going to sell it this week. We've got somebody arranging to come and look at it already, so fingers crossed. Tomorrow or Tuesday, we will hopefully have sold it, which is sad, but good at the same time, because it's a massive, massive job ticked off the list of an already massive to-do list. So yeah, that will be really good if we can get that sold this week. And today all we've done is the food shop. I have done some of those caravan emails. Adam made a roast. I love it when he makes a roast on a Sunday. We're having a roast again tomorrow with leftover veg. I've had a shower, I'm putting my pyjamas on, and then I'm getting on the couch and watching Adam Hatton's Disney vlog, because there should be another one that's gone up, and possibly something else on TV. And then next week I have cake consultations. I'm working on Negg designs. I have ordered all the sprinkles and everything, so that's going to be a whole week of tasters, consultations, emails, Neggs, and then the week after that I think that's like photography course week. I'm hoping that all the little microphones and things I've bought work properly because I had to buy some extra microphones and stuff for the video, so I'm going to test those. Hopefully that works. So got my next couple of weeks work already planned out for me. After that the cake orders kick back in, so I want to try and get as much done as I can. Now I'm going to finish drying my hair, putting my pyjamas on, watching some TV, and I'm going to sign the vlog off here. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching what we get up to on a typical week. No 2 weeks are ever the same, are they? But I will see you again in the next one.